Hello friends, let's continue with our series. In this lecture, we will be learning about the doubly linked list and the reversal for the doubly linked list. Alright, let's begin. We will start off by writing the default node class. It looks good. Alright, let's try to run it. Oh, this is messy. What did we do wrong? Oh, okay. Let's clear the output and run it now. Should be fine. And there we go. The reverse linked list is printed. So this works in the same way as a singly linked list, with a small difference, that is the nodes in this can be revisited by using the previous pointer. We are able to point at the previous nodes and print these nodes or visit them and traverse them. Let's see how that works. So you have the public class main, and in that you have the static class node, which is your default node class. In that you have initialized nodes previous and next in your int data. Then your node int data will be having is dot data as data to initialize the values or the data, right? This is nothing to be confused about. Just the basic node class with the previous and next. All right. Then we have the public static void main, the default boilerplate code of Java. Our first node is new node with the value 10. Our node second is another new node with value 20. Our third node is another node with value 30, a new node with value 30. And now once the nodes are created, we will be linking them with one another, right? To link them, we'll have the first next, which is the next of first, as second, and at the same time we'll also have second dot prev, which is second's previous, as first, right? So that's a reversed linked list, but presuming that 10 is the first one, 10's next will be second, first's next will be second, and second's previous will be first, right? We have the previous and next pointers, so we're going to use them. Then we have the seconds dot next as third, so the seconds dot next as third, and thirds dot previous as second, thirds dot previous as second. The previous of third is second, so the previous of third is second. That's how the linking works. Now node tail equals third, so node tail is initialized with the third. This becomes the node tail now, and while the tail is not equal to null, the tail is currently here. System.out.print tail.data plus space. So tail.data will be printed. Then the tail will be tail.previous. So the tail's previous will now become the new tail. The tail is currently third, right? The tail is currently third, and we have to go, after we print this, we have to go onto the tail's previous. And since tail is third, as we can see here, what is the previous of third? It is second. So we print the second because the condition is satisfied. We add this, right? We add this and print the value, the second value. The tail is updated again. The tail becomes tail.previous. So what is our tail currently? The tail had became second using this, right? Using this, it had became second, and once the operation is done, it will be going back to tail equal to tail.previous. So what is the previous of second? It is second.previous, it is first. So after this, it will move on to the first, which is 10. Once it goes on to the 10, it will check the condition. Is tail null? It is not null, so it will go inside. It will print the statement, it is the tail data plus the value. So the value is 10, right? The value is 10, and after this, tail equals to tail.previous. So what is the previous of first? There is no previous of first, so the previous of first is null, right? There is no previous of first, hence the previous of first will be null. So if tail is not equal to null, since the tail is null, it will not go inside the loop, right? The loop will be ended. Now we'll run it again. So you can see already the tail was here, The tail was being initialized to the previous of the tail, but there is no previous for 10. 10 is the starting element. Since there is no previous, the previous of 10 is null. Since that previous of 10 is null, the loop will be ended and the values of these data will be printed. So that's basically how a doubly linked list works. I hope you were able to understand this, and thank you for watching.